Everyone. So today I just wanted to talk about a new product that I have out, which I'm pretty excited about because it's something that's not anywhere on the market right now. And this is a full SSF amplifier for essentially all of your speakers in a standard virtual pinball machine. So it's got actually eight high power outputs on it. Six of them are 50 watts and 200-watt outputs. They're all tied together to one master volume switch. So you can control both your SSF and your backbox speakers all with one master control. So if you want to turn it down, you can just turn this one volume control down. And it'll affect everything in your system. So it's really handy to have there. I kind of like thought about cabinet builders and when you're putting together a cabinet, all the things you'd like to have. So this mounting plate on the top you can mount it underneath the cabinet, kind of like I do in my videos. So you have access to all the volume controls, and you can see like I have the displays on the top here and also on the front, so that you can kind of understand if you're looking down on it, you can see what all the different knobs are adjusting, and also if you're looking straight at it. This this plate on the top is exactly the same as the plate on the bottom, and you can see you can actually swap them back around. There's labels on the inside, top, bottom. So no matter which way you have things mounted, you're going to have the labels all available from any orientation. So that way, if you wanted to mount it flat down, you could. You just take the top off and put it on the bottom, and then you can go ahead and screw it in to the bottom. So really nice mounting options for it. The other thing that it has, which you're never going to get anywhere else, is this switch right here, which is a 2.1 to 7.2 switch. And so what that will do is anytime you're playing a cabinet that supports SSF, you can have it on the 7.2 option, and that'll allow you to essentially get the full SSF output. It'll separate all your channels properly. The sound card will be working. But let's say you're playing a cabinet or a table that doesn't support SSF, or maybe you haven't configured it. You can easily just switch this to 2.1. And now everything going into the main speaker left, right, in is going to play that audio that's going in there is going to play out through all of the speakers. So your SSF speakers, your backbox speakers, your sub, your bass shaker, all those outputs will share the input from speaker LR. But as soon as you switch to 7.2, then you'll also get the back left, right, and the front left, right being separated out into all these. The other things that I've done that's unique here that you couldn't get before is you only have one high power shaker output now. So this is the bass shaker that you'd hook up here. And this is actually a combination of the inputs from the back and front SSF. So whatever comes into the back or the front is going to output through the shaker. But then, of course, the speakers, the front left and right and the back left and right speaker outputs for the SSF speakers will go through there. And then, of course, you have a separate sub output, which is 100 watts. And then your speakers left and right for your backbox speakers. So everything that you need is here. The inputs, I'll just show you. Again, nice part about this, it's got all these green quick connect terminals. So, amplifiers I've used before, they've had screw terminals, which these are screw terminals, but you can also unplug them. They're pluggable screw terminals. Comes with all the connectors with the amp. They're not plugged in here, but it would actually come with all of them if you purchase the amp. And it makes it so that, again, it's easy to, if you need to disconnect the speaker terminal, you can just unplug it. You can move things around real easily. It allows for that. And then there's 3.5 millimeter jacks. So stereo input jacks for your two SSF inputs and then your backbox input. So all in all, it's a pretty nice setup. It also comes with the power supply. You can just plug it right into here. It has inputs for an external power supply. So if you wanted to power it from, let's say you have a separate 24-volt power supply, then you can do that. You can plug it in right here, and that'll work as well just fine. But the one that comes with the kit has a barrel jack, so there's no wiring whatsoever needed. You just plug it in, and then you plug your speakers in, and you're ready to start using this thing. Outside of that, pretty much everything is the way it is. I guess one other thing to mention, it's got an on-off switch that's separate. A lot of amplifiers, you have to actually turn the knob to on. This one, you can set it to on. You can leave your knob, wherever you want it to be, And then when you turn the power on, then your speakers will all be set at the correct volume level and wherever you left it last time, which is just, it's just those little things that make it nice to use in a pinball cabinet. I tried to think of everything. I think I got most everything on here, and this is now included in any of my SSF kits, but you can also purchase it separately. So if you're building your own cabinet and you're not sure what kind of amplifier to get, I would say this is probably one of the best options you can get. It power speakers, 4 ohms or 8 ohms. And yeah, it's a great new addition. It's something that's never been available to the visual pinball community before, and I wanted to make something for us. I've spent a long time designing this, and I think it works great. I have it in my cabinet, and I love it. I hope you guys all do as well. All right, thanks a lot, and I'll see you around.